Hi everyone. I just wanted to pop on briefly and do a few little questions and answers for you, just to check in, see where we're at, touch base about my channel, what interests you, what I can do to help my channel grow, see what you like, see what you don't like. I thought I would maybe start off doing a reading for some of you about your guides. I thought we'd do maybe pick a pile, pick pile one, pick pile two, pick pile three, and let's see, because a lot of you are always asking about your guides and who they are, and I thought that would be just something maybe new that I would try. You all know I'm doing my webinar on the 26th of January. There's one that came out. And your guides will be coming forward in that. I have just made a video which will be going up soon, which will explain in a clearer way what the webinar is about, because I've been getting a lot of emails from you not really understanding what you're getting in the webinar. I think a lot of you are afraid you're going to completely open up the spirit and see dead people and stuff. But I can assure you that's not the case. So I've explained it all in a separate video, which will be going up later on. And hopefully that will put a lot of your minds at rest. Believe you me, it's not that easy to open up. If it was that easy, I think everybody would be walking about doing mediumship. But anyway, here we go. I've picked 3 cards here. So just if you're rewatching this, you can choose pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, whatever you're drawn to. And this is for those that have Ascended Masters that are working with them. And I work closely with the Ascended Masters, so it'll be interesting to see who's come out. So for pile 1, you have got Melchizedek. He is amazing. He is works with sacred geometry. You see sacred geometry on my table here. He's a bit like Merlin. He works with a lot of magic, and he is an ascended master who really loves to engage people in different avenues. I find that people who have Melchizedek as a guide are very into like fairies and animals and interdimensional beings, mermaids. What's the other? The sylphs. Well, there's so many of them. Sasquatch, all those kind of lesser known guides, as you maybe would put it. So he's come out for you, pile 1. So if you feel drawn to him and you feel that resonates, and that's the kind of area that you are drawn to, think of Melchizedek. You just have to think of them anyway, and we'll come in. The next one is Paul the Venetian. I love Paul the Venetian. He is about helping people who are into artistic things. So if you're an artist and you've picked pile 2, spot on. He helps you. I would call him in if I'm going out to buy an outfit that I need for a special occasion. I'll call him in because he is wonderful. Look at him putting his hand up to his necklace there. See that? And he has his beautiful pink coat on, and he has like even a kind of band with jewels on it around his head, and you can see how beautiful he is, and he's like androgynous as well. So he's wonderful for those who are gay or bi or all denominations, everything out there. He's just wonderful. Call him in if you feel drawn, if you're artistic and you're just loving all the stuff that even color, if you're doing color therapy, anything like that, he's wonderful. rainbow children. I think he works with them a lot because he's all about influencing people with colour, with style. Let's see what number 3 is. Osiris. So he is more of your Egyptian guide. So for those of you maybe doing some deep work, Osiris would be your man there. He helps with, if you're doing your Reiki, a lot of the Egyptian guides come out, especially if you're doing it with your Tara Mai. There's a lot of Egyptian energy in that, and the scheme Reiki energy. But if you're in any way drawn to the Egyptians, and whatever you're drawn to, that'll be the guide who you'll be resonating with also. So again, he'll be helping you with your ancestry, and he'll be helping you find your gifts. And you will be quite an ancient soul as well if Osiris has come out for you. So there's something a wee bit different for you. Let's use another deck. Let's see. Let's use an angel deck. And for those of you who are more drawn to angels, let's use the Angels of Atlantis deck here. Stuart Pearce. And let's see what comes out for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 out of the angel deck. If you're watching this on replay, you can just stop it and give yourself a wee bit of time to pick. So for pile 1, let's see what we've got. There's pile 1. Pile 2. And an angel for pile 3. Okay, let's go through them all, see what we get. Pile 1. Archangel Gabriel has come out for you, pile 1. Of course, he is the messenger angel. So, and he also looks after balance. So he will be helping you with your chakras, keeping them all in alignment, and also bringing in a lot of light into your chakras. If you call him in, he helps you greatly with doing that. You just imagine the white light coming in and open each chakra, open like a doorway in each chakra, and ask Archangel Gabriel to bring him his beautiful white light, and ask him to bring you a message as well. Of course, he's very famous with the birth of Jesus coming as a messenger angel. So pile 2, you have got Archangel Sandalphon, and he's all about love. And he represents the soul star chakra below your feet, which is like a bronzy color. And he helps you to ground. He's also very musical. He helps you if you're into music and say you work with music. Archangel Sandalphon is your man. He's a good angel to have if you work closely with Archangel Metatron, because the two of them are brothers. So Archangel Sandalphon's at the bottom and Archangel Metatron is up above your head. So call in Archangel Metatron if Archangel Sandalphon is your guide. The two of them will usually be working together anyway, but he's very powerful, and use the color bronze, and you'll bring him in more strongly. Archangel Gabriel, I would bring in more, I would think of him more as the throat chakra, because he's more like a bluey kind of a light. And with the messenger, he's about speaking and giving you messages that way. Also the white light as well. So I would think of him more as both, to be honest. Let's see what number 3 is. I've got Sandalphon again. There you go, he's coming out again. But in this case, he's coming out in the form of planetary cycles. So if any of you out there are interested in astrology, and maybe some of you, that's what you do, Archangel Sandalphon has come out for you to help you as a guide, or he's already with you as a guide, and he's helping to educate you with the planets, the stars. Perhaps you need to get your chart done, and you've been thinking of getting your chart done, call Archangel Sandalphon in and he'll guide you to the right person to do your chart. That's what he just gave me there. Let's ask for a tarot for each one and see if we can go a wee bit deeper for you. For pile 1, what can you tell me more about what does Archangel Gabriel want to tell my pile 1, please? Oh, interesting. High Priestess and 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a message from Archangel Metatron to build community. So remember that we're talking about your guides here. So he's telling you to socialize more, integrate more, do some networking. And this is something that's going to help you greatly find your truth, because we have the High Priestess here as well. So that's a nice message from Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Sandalphon, we have love at the bottom of this Archangel Sandalphon card for those of you who picked pile 2. So let's see what the message of love is from Archangel Sandalphon for pile 2. He's telling you to come out of conflict, take your blindfolds off, and he's also saying that there's no competition. Everybody is exactly where they're at on your journey. Nobody's any further away than you are. We're all at different levels, and each of us have our own time to expand and our own time to excel. We all have our times when we have to regress a bit as well, and maybe tie up a few loose ends. Everyone's goes up and down like that, and that's his message. He's saying there are no such thing as obstacles. It's just everything is happening for you, and keep in your heart, because he's all about love, and he's pointing to his heart there, his sacred heart, and he's telling you that's what to do to keep yourself in alignment. Pile 2. Okay, pile 3, we have the planetary cycles that Archangel Sandalphon come out for. Interesting. 2 of Cups. This is about partnership, connection. Why the 2 of Cups? The King of Wands. Notice how all the cards are in the upright. This is because this message is from your guides, and the guides are just in flow all the time, and they just want to tell you that everything is fine and there's nothing that you're doing wrong. You're doing everything exactly as it's supposed to be. So Archangel Sandalphon's message here is just don't be afraid to be a bold leader, and don't be afraid to join up with someone and connect. But he's telling you to make sure that you do it at the right time, because here he's talking about the planetary cycles, and he's saying look at your chart and look, if you're in Mercury retrograde, that's not really an excellent time for anybody to be making new choices. But if you look at your chart and you see, well, even if it's not your chart, and you look at the planets and you see where there's an eclipse or where you're coming into a period of expansion that affects everyone as a whole, he's saying have a look at that. He says that's the time to really motivate and inspire yourself. Mostly it's more of an internal thing, and take charge and work on your passion, and also to not to be afraid to connect with someone else and go into a partnership with someone, if that's what you've been thinking of. Because I think for pile 3, some of you, that's what you've been thinking of. So that's your messages, and I hope you enjoyed that. That's just a few examples of what we can do about your guides. Also, you have guides who are your ancestors, and some of our loved ones that have passed can come forward to us as guides. Usually, they're ancestors because they've been over there a long time, which means they have gained a lot of knowledge. Um, you're not really going to want your Uncle Jimmy, who just passed maybe 2 months ago, to be your guide, because obviously he'll be kind of what the way he's been when he was here on Earth. But the longer that he's been over there, the more knowledge he will be acquiring, and the more he'll be seeing things from a higher perspective. And that's the way it works. And that's the kind of guidance that we want. So there we have it. Have we look at your comments now? I haven't even opened the comments up because I just wanted to get that done. Thought I would just do a few answers for you. I'm not going to stay on too long because I have a Zoom in about, I think it's 3/4 of an hour's time. So let's see if any of you are on. Hello, here we go. Who have we got? We've got Phil. Hello, Phil. Good to see you. And Donna. And you got card 2, Mandy. Just put them away there. I can't remember what they were. But yeah. And Violet. Nick. You got some new names here, I think, guys. Please give me a subscribe if you haven't already. That would be wonderful. Oh, hello, Anne. Good to see you here. Hope you're well. And Janet. Yes, Archangel Sandalphon's lovely. Oh, Anne, really? Imagine that. Yes. And he came out twice there, Anne. I'm sure there's something in that for you. Susan. It's nice to see some new names here. Yeah, guys, I just really I made a video, as I was saying earlier, on the webinar because I was getting some emails from a lot of you, quite a lot of you, not really understanding what the webinar is, and a lot of you were quite fearful in case you were just going to open up all of a sudden and see dead people and all this kind of thing. And it kind of made sense to me because when I did the video the last video on it for you, the psychic attack card came out, and when I meditated, my guide said to me, you need to go on and explain on a deeper level to people exactly what they're getting. So I've put a separate video up. I'm going to be it's uploading now, and it'll be going up very soon to help you understand exactly what you get on the course. Phil, have I heard from Sebastian since this interview? I haven't, not since I did that last recording. He was very powerful, very, very powerful on that recording. He came straight through my heart. That one, I'm sure you've seen it, where the card came out, please find me. Let's do a wee pull on it, seeing as you are asking about Sebastian. Let's see. Let's use that deck, seeing as we were just talking about it. Let's give it a wee shuffle. And let's just call Sebastian in. Eric, will you bring Sebastian in, please? And let's just ask Sebastian what he would like to tell us. Yeah, let's just see. Wednesday, the 19th of February. What would you like to tell us, Sebastian, today? Let them come out. So, there's too many. Okay, 2 flew out there. So we have judgment and we have wrong direction. Wonder who that's clarifying. Whoever's out searching, I feel that's what that's about. The wrong direction. Bottom of the deck we have drugged or poisoned. Do you feel that that has happened to Sebastian at some stage, drugged or poisoned? But I want to clarify these two. On the judgment card it says harsh sentence. It's hopeful, isn't it? But the wrong direction is making me feel, for those who are out searching, perhaps that's what that is about. So let's just clarify the wrong direction card, see what we get. Why have you given me wrong direction card in regards to Sebastian, please? That's doing the work very, very slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. He works very slowly, but he's reliable and he's efficient and he gets the job done. So why have you given me the Knight of Pentacles? There's the child. It's also a card of the past, about the recovery. So this is about moving forward and it's about the recovery, okay? It's taken its time, but they're getting there. But the Chariot is two opposing forces working together. And the Chariot can either go that way or that way, and it's up to us to choose. So what it's telling us is the worst is over. There will be recovery, but it's going slowly because the wrong direction at the minute is where they are, whoever they all are. Now, I was talking to Silvers not so long ago. I think it was only like not last night, but the night before. And he told me he was not in the area that I had said yet. And he sent me a photograph of a bridge. It was a big cement bridge, and it had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big openings in it. And they were all like rectangles. And he said to me, does that, do you get anything from that? I says, no, absolutely no, I don't get anything from it. And it was over heavy running water. And he just said to me, I'm not where you said, but I just wanted to see, did you get anything from that? I had to say no. So that's given me clarification of that. So that's saying, Sebastian saying us, he's saying to us, I'm telling you, I'm making this judgment call, I'm telling you that they're in the wrong direction. They're not where I am. Can I have confirmation of that, please, Sebastian? And let's use the whispers for that. Am I interpreting that correct, Sebastian? That's what you're saying? Could I please have validation that that's not where you are, and that they're in the wrong direction at the minute? Let's see what comes out. Snake. Secret government program. Where are we going with this, eh? And do you know what that makes me think of? Is in CP out searching. Yeah, that's what makes me think of. Another clue in connection with those two cards, please. Cult. Group of people who are trying to influence people. in a negative way. Bottom of the deck, fire. Okay. Let's ask for a tarot. Could I have clarification of those three cards? What Sebastian is saying here. The Wheel of Fortune. Karma. And that card came out as well, the Fool in reverse. Note him here, and he's digging a hole. He's digging a hole for his own grave. And there's the moon. That's what's hidden. And the broken family. You know, the unhappy home. Digging a hole. Because the Fool in reverse is about self-sabotage and recklessness. And these cards are representative of CP. We're talking about the direction they're in. The searchers are, you know, Sebastian's telling us this is the wrong direction. He's telling me that the person who's a snake, who is obviously not in their integrity, secret government program, and who is out to deceive people with the cult, is being reckless and is digging his own grave. Tell me more, Sebastian. Tell me more. Truth. Ace of Swords. He's telling us that's the truth. The absolute truth. There's a Knight of Wands. Action, adventure, searching. Commitment. King of Cups, that's always comes out to me as silvers. You know, this is people who are committed, actually committed to doing the search. But you're telling me, yes, that's the truth. That's the clarity. I said, is this the truth? Is this what I'm getting here? He's saying, yes. He's digging a grave for himself. Yeah. Interesting. See where we're at. Is he still in Hendersonsville? I hope he hasn't been moved again, man. Surely they wouldn't be that stupid, would they? Let's ask. Let's ask. Is Sebastian still in Hendersonsville? Is Sebastian still in Hendersonsville, please? Very clear answer, please. The moon. That's what we can't see. Tell me more. It's two people, the Lovers in reverse, and indecision about something that is hidden. I have the Emperor there as well. That's the Law. I feel. Give me another card for that Emperor. Aye, there's been a lack of action. He's still there. He's still there. He's still hidden. He hasn't been moved. Yeah, the Empress in reverse. Creative blocks. No, he hasn't been moved. He's still there. Thank goodness for that. Hi, Karen. Yeah, it's just really a drop-in chat. We're just really talking about whatever comes up. If you have any questions for me on anything, I'm just going to stay on for another 10 minutes, basically. I had just come up here to make a video on the webinar just to explain to people in a clearer way what they'll be getting on the webinar. And then if anybody wanted to ask any questions. So trying to think of another topic to cover on true crime, another missing person. So if any of you have any ideas there, you could maybe put those in the comments. You think they are thinking of moving them? Let's ask and see if they are thinking of moving them. Are CP and KP actually thinking of moving him? I'm nearly afraid to ask her. Okay. Very clear answer, please. Oh, they wanted to come out. A new approach, the Hierophant in reverse. Lifting a burden. Following their heart. A new investment. Wow. Dishonesty. Justice in reverse. So are you telling me that this dishonesty and this lifting a burden and doing something unconventional is the two of them thinking that they can actually move Sebastian again? Very clear answer, please. Yes, let me I know your intuition is spot on, but I mean, just give me the yes card there. I wouldn't put it past them because they're afraid. Like I saw at the bottom of the deck, the 8 of Cups, fear change. They're afraid of him being found. Let's get a whispers. Please give me 5 cards in reference to Katie Proudfoot and Chris Proudfoot and their intentions towards Sebastian's remains. 1. Natural disaster. 2. Water. I know he's near water. That one wanted to come out. PSYOP. Political warfare. That's being really deep, isn't it? Being really nefarious and yeah. 4th card. Flight, air travel. Me, the mind boggles on. We didn't put anything past them. Next card, please. Many they ask for 5. Legal proceedings, so that's making a call. Making a decision. There she's holding the hammer. Because we can't let this happen. And then with all the movement with the water and everything, the water card's beside that, something needs to be done. And, whatever means they will do it, whether it takes a boat, a plane, a shovel, whatever. Sebastian, if you could give us cards in regards to this, could you give me a card to go underneath each one, please? An answer to their intentions to move the remains, please. 1. False flag event. Terrorism. Move those up. Let me see those a little bit closer. So if they if this happens with the water and they know that the body obviously will be moving, they can prevent it. I feel that's what that means. Card for go underwater, please, from Sebastian. Got 2. Celebrating and power supply. Well, water is a power supply. That's moving. So if they're able to move and then move them from where the water is, or do something in water, or whatever the water's about, it's about a power supply. It's the power of water. It's a celebration that's going to occur if they move them. Water, movement, power, movement. Card to go under Saya, please, from Sebastian. Ego. Well, of course, goes without saying. Can't have this happening, can we? And a card to go under the flight travel. Hadn't asked the question properly yet. Card to go under the flight travel, please. Desert mirage. So something that nobody's going to be able to know about, because it's just something that they're going to do that's will not be seen because it's not real. It will not be seen to anybody else. Desert, out in the open, moving somewhere where there's no people, isolation, movement, travel. Legal proceedings, card for underneath it, please. High vibes, then that will please them because they'll have made the decision to do that. And then they'll be free, bottom of the deck, freedom. Intuition is correct, Dan. Yeah. They are actually thinking of moving them again. I am convinced of that by those cards. All edge, my opinion, no fact. Unbelievable. I think they're getting really scared. What we must do is look into their energy. That would be good, wouldn't it? I'd like to do that. Yeah, Summer Wells. Poor Summer. Seeing somebody's question there. There wasn't as much interest. Even the video I put up, there's not as many people watching it, so I don't know what's going on with Summer Wells. I mean, I thought more people would have been wanting a live, more lives and stuff, but it's just, I don't really understand why there's less interest in her case at the minute. Yeah, Melissa, because we did do a live on Summers, on Summer. And I've done a video on Summer as well. So let's ask, is Summer going to be found 2025? Is Summer going to be found 2025? Because we did sort of uncover that the two cases were connected, didn't we? Summer going to be found in 2025, please. Summer Wells, very clear answer, please. King of Cups, balance. Tell me more. Clarity. Acceptance. New perspective, looking at something in a different way. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse is a bit of disorganization. Give me another card for the Two of Pentacles in reverse, please. Nine of Swords in reverse, and Knight of Swords. Unpredictability. A card for that to go underneath that. I want me to use the Whispers. Let's use the Whispers and see what we've got in regards to Summer's case being solved. Let's get a card for underneath each card here. You see them okay? There's the Water card again. If I remember well, I got that she was beside a stream. That one wanted to come out too. Angels, Ancestors. That card represents to me the Judgment Call. That's the angels coming out. It's going underneath the Seven of Cups, which is clarity. Seven of Cups in reverse. Support coming out to find her. In making the call, we'll find her. But it will be the Hanged Man now. We need to just clarify it. There's the same card, Desert Mirage. Somewhere isolated. Two of them must be near, quite in the same area. Those two, I'm feeling that those two coming out. I mean, Water come out and Desert come out. This card come out in the last one for Sebastian as well. We're talking about Summer here. Got a bit of homework to do. Because in my opinion, the two of them aren't too far away from each other. Let's see what the next one is that comes out. Huh, they got it wrong. Wrong way, go back. So that's underneath the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is loss of balance. So that makes sense. Obviously where they're looking for, whoever's looking for, they're not in the right place either. And we need the card to go underneath the Knight of Swords in reverse. Mental health. Underneath the Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone very cruel. Someone very forceful and bullish. And then on the other, I worked my way in with 5 cards. So here we have someone very much in their heart, like someone who's out searching. King of Cups, for example, Silvers, or say Bullhorn Betty, or Dog, whoever it is, looking in the water. And then you have the person obviously who placed Summers there. This is the clarity, and this is the judgment call and finding her. This is, we've been looking the wrong way before and we can't find her. And this these center cards, which is the actual answer to our question, is there will be like a new perspective into where she is, the isolated place of where she is. Um, she's not where obviously they've been looking because they haven't found her yet. But this here tells me that she will be found. Let's ask, like we did with Sebastian there, will Summer actually be found then? Is that what you're telling me? Very clear answer. Will Summer actually be found? If someone looks in a new way and takes a new perspective on what happened to Summer. A very clear answer, please. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. This is an opportunity. And more. Victory, success, the Six of Wands, yes. Reward, triumph. Could be a female that finds her, being able to move forward now. The Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Promotion. Someone's very high standards has done this. About an ending. Wow. Good news for Summer. Victory. This is a card we get out for Sebastian as well for being found. So let's ask the question. If they find one, will they find the other one within a short period of time? Let's ask that. If they find Sebastian, will they find Summers? If they find Summers, will they find Sebastian? Very clear answer, please. That one wanted to come out too. Awareness, and this is working towards your goal. Acceptance, awareness, clarity, balance, two people. Finding balance with the two. This is what the Six of Pentacles is all about, giving and receiving, two people. Final card, please, to clarify. Excellent cards. Final card, please, to clarify the answer to our question. If they find one, they'll find the other one. Reconciliation, resolution, coming out of battle. Yes. Bottom of the deck. This is the unstable home that she comes from. The Four of Wands in reverse. This is her mother, Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone very, bad-hearted. And this is the card of the student, studying. It's also a card of truth about something that's hidden, the High Priestess in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse is looking in a different direction, going an opposite way. And yeah, looks good. Looks good. Feel they will find the both of them. You should hurry up. That's all I can say. Let's see what you have all been saying. If anybody new is here, if you would subscribe, that would be wonderful. Get my subscriptions up. If you like my channel, and if you would give a like, that would be wonderful too. It helps the algorithm. Yeah, and I think you're absolutely spot on. I trust your intuition wholeheartedly. And the cards told us there, they are like the audacity of them. They think they're untouchable, don't they? Hi, Tina from Indiana. Well, I see you've been using your pendulum, but a negative entity came through. How do I banish it? Okay, bring in the violet flame. Okay, and just say to it, you're not welcome here. Did you not put up your protection, your shielding, and call in Archangel Michael first? Um, Look at your own self-limiting beliefs around, you know, because what it really is your belief that entities can come in. So maybe have a wee look at that. But call in the violet flame, angels of the violet fire, and Saint Germain and Archangel Zadkiel. Say that 3 times each thing, and just tell it to go. If any problems, just email me and I'll help you further. Um, so you want to know Blue Rose Ramblings if the road near him loops in a circle? Okay, Sebastian, let's ask Eric to bring Sebastian in. Okay, Sebastian, Blue Rose Ramblings, we'd like to know if the road near you mean near where he is? I think that's what you mean, yeah. Loops in a circle. Could we have a very clear answer on that, please, Sebastian? Thank you. Blocked creativity in regards to where he is. The hermit in reverse is where he is, isolated and lonely, and this is the answer is no. And the Four of Pentacles is, also where he's being kept, but the answer is no. A new approach is needed. It's unconventionality. Where he is it's unconventional. So hope that helps put your mind at rest. Did any of you see CNY family videos about the church that they go to? I want to do a video on that actually. That the Craddock goes to, that the Pride Foods and the Bar Socks go to. Well, I don't think the Pride Foods go to it very often, but the Bar Socks go, and it's all about sending children on these outreach programs. Children they believe who have autism and diseases similar to that, or even children who feel they're gay and they think they're demonic possessed, and they bring them to these programs to try and get it out of them. So apparently, this is their church, and there's a big one. It's called the Freedom Church, and those 2 cards come out in my last reading for Sebastian. So I wanted to look into the possibility. Let's just ask now of is that perhaps where Sebastian was being taken that night? Tell me, is this Freedom Church that they go to, that the Bar Socks and the Pride Foods go to in Craddock, has this got any connection in regards to Sebastian's disappearance, please? Very clear answer, please. New direction. Sorry, come out on its side. On the deck was the Fool in reverse. Self-sabotage. Oh. Unfinished work. Then the Pentacles in reverse. What else? The Tower. Violence, upheaval, chaos. Who is this in reference to? Someone who had made a decision to go in a different direction. So give me a card for underneath the Two of Wands, please. So this is a new direction. Card for underneath. Actually, I'm going to use the whispers for this. Give them a wee shuffle. Let's take half of them. Now I might use the other half. Okay. So what is this new direction? Card to go underneath the new direction, please. We're talking about the church, the Freedom Church. See if there's any connection. I did say I would look into it. It's no time like the present. Concealed woods. Okay. Apparently that's what they do. They take them out reach. They take them away from society and they do whatever it is they do. And card was underneath the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is about, unfinished work, setbacks, waste. Card to go underneath that, please. Witness. Might have been seen doing it because this card's also about setbacks and distractions. And the Tower. Be interested to see what comes under the Tower. Rival, competition. So feel like this could have been a plan, because this is about a new plan, a new direction, and this is about being seen. Plan to take him, for example, into the outreach group wherever they take the children, and but they were seen. That makes me think of the lights and getting them out of the house and all stuff like that. And then the inevitable that happens, and then there's 2 boxing gloves on this, so maybe there was a disagreement or something. Oh my goodness, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Then that's what happened before it could even get that far. And that's the truth. Let me. Fake death, new life. Social media, that's the cameras. And success, organized crime. Oh my goodness, there's our card again. The trash card. And the parental figure. This is all, and secret government program. This is all going in order, this is why I read the tarot. I used to get the story at the bottom of the deck. So it's all coming, this is the story. This is what happened. Because the plan went wrong. That's the truth. They were seen. It was a secret. Parental figures involved. Caught on camera. Organized. Church, trash. This is it, Let me. What do you think of that? Just split the deck there. Optical illusion. Optical illusion. Clarify optical illusion for me, please, Tarot. Clarify optical illusion in regard to this. There's Sebastian. There's the strength it took to do this. There's the couple in reverse. The bad couple. And that's that makes me think of, She's trying to close the lion's mouth. The strength card is all about courage and inner strength. It took a lot of, inner strength and courage to do this. And there's Sebastian. That's the new project. The Page of Wands is about a new project. Thank you so much. To close the cycle. Accomplishment to complete. On bottom of the deck, and that's the corruption at the bottom of the deck, the injustice of it all. Father figure underneath that, the Emperor. It can also represent a church. The Emperor can represent an institution, like a church. Wow. It has so many layers, doesn't it? It just has so many layers. Let's ask if law enforcement are watching the man. I'd like to think they are. And I like to think it's not Craddock. No use him watching them, is it? Let's ask if law enforcement are watching. For those of you who have just joined the live, we were doing some card pulls there, and we were asking of the possibility of CP and KP thinking of moving Sebastian, because they moved him before, and then with the heavy water movements and flooding in the area, and we got a very clear yes on that. So now we're just going to ask, are law enforcement watching the two of them? Okay. Are law enforcement watching KP and CP in regards to their movements at the minute? Please write your answer. 7 of Swords in reverse. That's cunning, yeah, spying. It's like a new strategy. So they are. It's rethinking. It's a card of cunning, and it's a card of deception. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, this is like keeping their cards close to their chest, the 4 of Pentacles. Not telling anybody about it, but they are. And one more card. What more can you tell me about law enforcement? Are they watching them? Yeah, that's the project, the Page of Wands. They're watching them. The Page of Wands is like a daring action. So they are actually being very cunning and deceptive about their action, their exploration, the fact that they might actually do this. The Page of Wands is about a new project as well, and they're keeping the cards very close to and there's and there's the card of the child at the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Cups. Let's just get one more card, clarify all 3, and get further validation on the fact of them watching them. One more card, please. Yeah, there they are. That's the institution. That's the law. They're watching them, okay. Thank goodness, Anne. I'd like to think they were. I mean, come on. Karen wants to know, will anyone be held responsible for kidnapping or hiding Sebastian soon? Will any charges be brought forward in regards to the disappearance of Sebastian? Let's put it that way. 1, 2. We do it this way. They're exhausted. 9 of Wands in reverse. Exhaustive measures are in place at the minute. Okay, I'm going to pick 5 cards. Okay, so exhaustive measures have been taken in regards to the lack, okay, of evidence and everything that they have. But in order to drop the burden, they're following their own proposals, their own ideas with that Knight of Cups there, in order to get what they want. This is the Death card here. The Death card is about transformation. It's about turning things around in your favor. So what they're doing, I'm gonna have the Devil in the middle of the read here. So that tells me that there will be. This is whoever done it. This is whoever's responsible. You know, whether it's one person or 2 people. There's 2 people on that. There's actually 3 because there's the Devil and there's a female and a male. I always felt it was 3 people. And so this is getting what you want. We have the Death card, which is representative of rebirth, transformation. I believe the burden will be blocked and the good news will be coming in. Let's get whispers underneath each one of those 2 in regards to getting people responsible. Okay, 1 for underneath the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is the burden being lifted. So neglect, abuse. So they're obviously going to get them on a technicality or on one of these CPS reports, or more stuff coming out about the neglect and abuse. I've got that many times in my readings. And the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, well, that's the baller socks, as I call them, the baller socks. That's them. They're obviously involved. Affluent, wealthy, upper class. This is the 9 of Pentacles. It's someone else, very independent, very wealthy. And the Devil. What do you give me for underneath the Devil, please? They've gone below zero, below ground level. These people who are accountable, but not for long. Haven't got them yet, but they will get them. And a card for the Death card. Yes. Transformation, new beginnings, change, time to move on. Yes, they're going to get them. Big thumbs up. Brilliant. And for underneath the Knight of Cups, he brings the good news. He brings the proposal. Yeah. So not only will there be, 1, 2, 3, they'll be able to say yes. There's accomplices here. This goes out further. Let's see if I can get another card to come out in regard to the accomplice card. Give us a wee bit more information on the accomplice card, please. Private property. So this is obviously something to do with someone's work. I can see on that card, like, what do you call those things that the stack up boxes on? It's like a building yard. It's like somewhere. That's what it looks like. Pallets. There's pallets in that. So I feel like it's, people who are all involved in the area of like building and construction, because that always comes out. They're all going to be caught. these 3 people here are going to be caught. These affluent people are going to be caught. And these people to do with the work and the building site and all that there is going to be caught. Yeah. Yes. Fantastic. Yes. Angels, ancestors, spirits looking after us here. This is the judgment card. It's happening. Great. Thank you for your question, Karen. That was great. That's why I like to do these just randomly every so often, because everybody just sort of, comes up and gets their own wee questions answered, without sort of pre-planning it too much. Doesn't matter, Zini. We're just all dropping in here, having a wee chat. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And please like the chat. Helps the algorithm, helps my channel to grow. I'm just a new channel. Just been on here for about 9 months. So that would help me a lot. Let me see. If there's any questions for me, put them in caps, guys. It just helps me having to read through all of your chat. Yeah, the Christ light was about, I think it's in reference to that church that we were doing the reading on there. And we did always get a church, remember? Like we always got a church card coming out. And we often wondered what the church card was about. I feel that's what it is. Melissa, I don't know what you're asking me there, Archangel, which one? If you want to ask me again, I'll have a wee look. Hi, Crafting, Jacqueline. Yeah, the Freedom Church is run by, let's see, Savvy, what you're saying about it. I've been looking into it. Tyler Feller, who lives in the area, but he is also on YouTube. He has never even mentioned about Wait, yeah. Oh yes, does he actually run it? That guy who does the true crime? Yeah, he's never covered the case. He's covered loads of cases, and it's all really sus. The whole thing stinks. That does. I mean, how can people even get away with that kind of teaching in a church? That's against the law to even speak about people the way they're speaking about autistic people. And they're talking about people who have bipolar and, that they're all demonic possessed and stuff. Nut jobs, as you say, yeah. Glad you feel a bit better, Christina, after your nap. Yeah, Regina, we did ask that before. Yeah, we asked that earlier on. If they find one, will they find the other? And we got really clear yes. Because I'm going to ask, are they in close vicinity with each other? The two of them, Summer and Sebastian, could I have a really clear answer on this, please? Are Summer and Sebastian in a close vicinity with each other? Thank you. So that's something reckless. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Openness. Out in the open. I don't feel Summer's in her own property. I know a lot of people do, but I don't feel that she is. Okay, tell me more. Are they both in the same vicinity? That's another card of like being out in the open. The Five of Pentacles, both earth. Cards are all about earth. Tell me more. 4 and the 5 as well. And the Eight of Swords, this is freedom. Let's get 2 more. Ten of Pentacles. So that's success, the stability. That's, that's also, Ten of Pentacles can be like an institution as well, something very stable. And one more card, please. The Tower. What we'll do is we'll get whispers to go underneath it. So that's obviously, I would say where they are. This is the openness, the place of where they are. This is the area. It's earth, beside water. 10 of Pentacles. This is actually where they are. This is what happened to them. And this is the freedom in the middle. So we're going to ask the whispers to give us a card for underneath each card like we did with the other questions and see what we get. Card for the Four of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Parental figure. Card for the Five of Pentacles. See the way we've got the 4 and the 5 just beside each other. One comes after the other as well. And all the Pentacles is earth. Card for underneath the 5 of Pentacles. Imprisonment. Locked away, that's where they are. And for the Eight of Swords in reverse, please. This is the card about the freedom. Truth. Yeah, they are. They are both beside each other. That's where the freedom is. This is also a card about new perspective and release. Give me a card for the 10 of Pentacles, please. This is a card of the family, the home. These 2 cards flew out. Science experiment and low vibrational. So this is very unusual, isn't it? A science experiment. This is something, hasn't been done before by very low vibrational people. Okay. Needn't say any more. That always comes out in regards to each of the parents of the both of them. And the card for the Tower, please. This is, the actual evil deed, really. The events that happened, both of them. That card fell out. Surveillance. So that's like watching, finding. It's like the people who done this, who concealed the both of them, were like, look at the two people watching the cameras. They were in collaboration, surveilling like an area um, to do this. And the Ten of Pentacles is, this is like, it's a card of tradition as well. So, and it's family. So it's like two families working together, and the two cards come out, weird, two weird families, science experiment, low vibrational families, came together to do this, to hide out in the cold. And they were parental figures. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, there's that ego card as well. And the natural disaster, they're outside in land, disposing of evidence underneath that. The ego card is, we can get away with this. We can actually bury Sebastian where summer is. That's how arrogant we are. I broke the deck. Plot twist. Mic drop. You can't make it up. Drugs, poison. Well, we do know that summer was, and I also pulled in many of my readings that Sebastian was too. And then clean up had to be cleaned up. Evidence, which we're still trying to, law enforcement are still trying to get. But there you have it. There you have it. Where did that cult card come from? Must have been underneath one. Makes me think of the church. Involvement. Wow, that was insightful, wasn't it? Huh? Oh yes, they're connected. They're connected. Yeah, I think they're all the one. The Freedom Church, there's a big one in Nashville. I think it's the biggest one. Cupid's chokehold. Yeah, I'm going to do a deep dive on it, Anne. I'm going to do a deep dive on the church. I mean, even if it's like nothing to do with Sebastian, which I highly find would not be the case, it would be so interesting to do a reading on it, wouldn't it? To see exactly what they're up to and what they're doing to these children. I mean, you've only to go online and put in Freedom Church ritual, all these things, and it all comes up. The videos of people, talking to pastors and them, the demon is coming out of you, the good Lord says this, and I shoot the demon out, and and then what they're going to do? Take their children off their medication. And what they're going to do when they go home and their children still have autism. It's dangerous stuff. Yeah. That's a good question, Pale Rider. Let's ask that one. I don't think I've ever been asked that one before. Okay. I don't have to go soon because I have a Zoom at 9 and I want to prepare for it, guys. So I'll stay on the 8:30. It's my time. It's nearly 8:20 here in the evening here in Ireland. Okay. Does Zeth believe the KP and CP unalived his son? Very clear answer, please. Does Zeth believe that KP and CP unalived his son? I don't know if he'd even let himself think that, but the Two of Cups in reverse come out. So this is bad communication and imbalance. Tell me more. that come out on its side. So that's he's overwhelmed, his lack of confidence in them. Obviously, he has his suspicions. What else? Lack of awareness, judgment card in reverse. He's like in denial about it. Would it be fair to say that he's in denial about it and he doesn't really want to go there, but deep down he thinks that it's a possibility? Could I have a poll read on that, please? Is that fair to say? Yes, the card of communication, the card of manifestation, card of focus. That's what he thinks. And the recklessness card, the Fool in reverse, is at the bottom of the deck with the Strength card. Feels that they've recklessly went and done this. He does. Yeah, the Emperor. That's the father figure. That's strategic planning as well. That's his communication. This is death. This is his truth. That's what those two cards mean. This is my truth. This is what I believe. And there's the opportunity. There's CP, the King of Swords in reverse. Someone very abusive and ruthless. And that's nostalgia. That's the past. That's Sebastian. It's thick, isn't it? Thick energy. I think, Savvy, what the law enforcement are doing is just making sure that, they've got absolutely everything, and that they can't wriggle out of anything. I'd like to know about the grand jury. How long does it take? I don't know if anybody knows how they work, but how long does it take for them to, make arrests? And, their time should be finished now. Maybe they're waiting until the anniversary to do something like that. Yes, Melissa, that's what they do. They try to change, do horrible things. Like, all alleged, my opinion, no fact, but I've read up on all this. Yeah. Yeah. So, yes, guys, it would be wonderful if you could subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome all newcomers. I'm going to have to hop off because I have a Zoom booked for 9 o'clock and I need to get something to eat. So I really enjoyed having you on here. Thank you so much. And I'll do it again. I'll just pop on and just look out for me and I'll just randomly come on. I'm usually on around about doing this kind of thing around about my time. I'd say it's probably I come on about 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that. So that would be, what, about 1 Eastern time? Something like that. So thank you so much for joining me. Anybody interested in my webinar, there's going to be a more detailed video going up. I've just posted it, just uploaded it. Actually, it'll be posting up later on this evening, my time, just to give you a wee bit more information as to what you'll actually be getting in the Connecting to Your Loved Ones in Spirit webinar. So I'd say goodbye and see you all soon. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Bye.